But has he done enough to, first of all, keep them afloat? Big question. And keep the job should they go? Looking further ahead, Liverpool, of course, return to Champions League action this week. Just the 2 attempts on target today as they go to Roma with a 5-2 lead Wednesday night. Tuesday, it's the return of Real and Bayern, live with us here on beIN Sports. So Stoke, as Peter said, it's the right phrase, reason to believe they are still alive.
Goal difference might be a problem. If they do have that amazing finish, the goal difference is shocking.
At the top, it's still interesting in the chase for Champions League places because Chelsea haven't given up. Liverpool have played 2 games more now than they have, and Tottenham, of course.
And Chelsea and Liverpool play at Stamford Bridge, second last game of the season.
So, Cop End, still to come. Burnley-Brighton, channel choices top left of these small screens. Palace are playing Leicester. It's Huddersfield-Everton, Newcastle-West Brom. Those matches live in their entirety elsewhere. Here, we're watching Southampton and Bournemouth, and we'll show you the goals from Burnley, Palace, Huddersfield and Newcastle as they go in. And our third of 3 today, Swansea and Chelsea. Cop End, historically. That's a pen, isn't it? Eric Peters, handball, surely.
When I first seen it, yeah, I did shout, pen. Having looked at it a couple of times, you could say his arm's not in a natural position. He actually tries to get it out of the way.
I get all of that, but beyond him,
there was a lot of distance between him and the ball.
And either scoring, surely.
No, I think he's fired at a good pace, and his arm hasn't moved from when it's left his foot to where it's arrived. And he's tried to pull it slightly back and it's hit him. I think that would have been harsh.
It would have been, but I think it's more of a penalty than James Milner's conceded against Roma in midweek. There you go.
I agree with that as well.
I agree with that.
Yeah. There you go. So that sometimes it goes your way. And do you know, if I'm honest, I think Stoke deserved a little bit of luck for the way they went about it today. You know, they're coming up against a team who are absolutely rampant. And yeah, I think that could easily have been given. But I think sometimes you work hard enough, you get a little bit of luck in a football match, and I think they probably deserved that.
Could have been better.
Oh.
That was a chance. A great chance.
Could he have wrapped his right foot round that?
I don't know
whether it's just his stride pattern.
Yeah.
Because he's outside of his left foot, he tries to flip it in with.
I don't know if he'd actually able to get his right foot on it.
Yeah.
He was outside the far stick as well, wasn't he? I don't think he would have got it on it. Yeah.
Close.
Well, he got a connection, didn't he? Just not in the direction
Just
he
never
wanted.
got the direction, no. Pity. For them.
Can they still believe?
Well, listen, you've got to still believe. You can't, if you're a footballer, quit. That's the one thing you don't do. All they can do is do what they did today. They worked extremely hard. They got 2 games left.
Palace and Swansea.
Win them both, which are winnable.
Yeah.
They're both winnable football matches. You know, and Palace might be safe by then. I think they'll hope Palace are safe.
Yeah.
It might just make it a little easier for them. So take 6 points from 6 and then see what the rest do. That's all Paul can do.
Right, we're off to Southampton next, where Bournemouth visit, and wouldn't they just love to add to Mark Hughes' problems? beIN Sports, Carrie Brown is there for us.
Could this be the Saints' penultimate home game in the Premier League? I'm very bravely joined by the former Bournemouth captain, Matt Holland. Matt, it's not too hot down here for you, is it?
No, it's not been too bad, actually. I mean, look, it's a South Coast derby, plenty at stake, and Southampton desperate to try and stay in the division, but they're not too bad, Southampton fans to me.
Let's look at the lineup. Tadic and Bertrand came on in the semi-final of that FA Cup match at Manchester United and was so much better. What do you think of this lineup?
Well, I think it's. I was a little bit surprised he's not gone 2 up top again. Obviously, he played Charlie Austin and Shane Long last week. He's left Shane Long out today, but I think he had to get a link in between the midfield and the front players as well. So that's why Tadic, I think, is so important. There was too big a gap last week. They played 3 holding midfield players, 2 strikers, and there's no one to link the 2. Whereas Tadic coming into the team, I think, will help in that respect.
Now let's look at Bournemouth. They're all but safe, but they've really gone for it today. 3-4-3. Remarkably, they haven't won at St Mary's. Is this Eddie Howe thinking it's his last chance to do so in the Premier League?
It's an incredible stat, isn't it, the fact that they've not won here. I mean, obviously they haven't played too many times, I think 9 or 10 times or whatever it is. He has gone for it today, playing 3 up top in Mousset, King and Wilson. Plenty of pace to trouble that Southampton back line as well. Southampton not the quickest at the back, so he obviously feels as though this is a really good opportunity. Came close last year, of course, because Harry Arter missed that late penalty. He'll feel as though they've got a good chance today.
Harry Arter not here today, but let's look at this amazing switch. When Bournemouth were promoted, Southampton have finished 7th